Hey everyone, Ray from Godlike here, and today we're excited to announce to you the latest offering from the Maxon Custom Shop, the Mike Fortin modified OD-9. Mike's famous in the metal world, of course, for his amps and for his excellent pedals, which I use. I use his grind pedal and his Zool pedal. Excellent noise gate, great boosts. He has a bunch of fantastic products. Mike also worked at Randall for a while, and as you'll see, this pedal is really tuned to get a nice tight metal sound. And we're going to try it through a bunch of different rigs so you can hear it in different applications. All right, first we're going to go through my Marshall JCM 800. I'm with my IBANEZ here, which is tuned to C standard. And then we're going to try it out through my KEMPER and also through a clean amp to hear some more traditional OD-9 tones. Yeah, let's check out how this thing sounds. So here's my Marshall. Also, check the description below for timestamps so you can kind of flip between the different tones. So let's kick on the Fortin modified OD-9. Yeah, it turns this thing into a fire-breathing amp, right? So the way I have this pedal set now is the level's all the way up, the drive's all the way down, the tone's just a little behind noon there, probably around 11 o'clock. Let's mess around with the tone control and kind of hear how it changes the pick attack. Every rig and guitar is going to be different, you know, so really experiment with that tone control to find that sweet spot. I like it right about there, about 2 o'clock or so. All right, so let's cycle through the drive knob now and see what that does to the tone. It's going to add some more saturation in and a little more low end girth. Pedal off. On. Yeah, this thing is going to crush your front end of your amp and really get you those kind of brutal tones. Okay, so let's A/B the Fortin-modded OD-9 against the stock OD-9 into the same setup we had going. So yeah, here's the Marshall tone again. Here's a stock OD-9. The same settings, by the way. Here's the Fortin-modded OD-9. Stock. Here's the Fortin. Stock. Fortin. Yeah, killer. So the Fortin has a lot more output on tap. So it's hitting the front end a little harder and kind of crushing in the bass frequencies a bit, so it gets a little thicker, you know, the harder it hits the amp. Both very usable sounds though. Okay, so let's A/B the Fortin-modded OD-9 against the classic standard OD-9 through my Marshall with a cleaner tone. So here's the tone I got on the Marshall now. This is standard OD-9. And here's the Fortin mod. Standard OD-9. Fortin. Yeah, so the Fortin pedal is very aggressive, very punchy, and there's a lot more volume on tap again, so it's hitting the amp a little harder. Let's turn the drive knobs all the way up on both, see what happens. This is standard OD-9. Fortin mod. Standard. Yeah, so even with the single coil pickups on this guitar, you can get a pretty mean rhythm sound out of the Fortin. Let's check that out again. Killer. Okay, so let's check out the Fortin-modded OD-9 driving the front end of a KEMPER. We're going to run through a few different profiles, probably a Mesa, Soldano, maybe an Angle. And let's see how the pedal makes the KEMPER react. So here's the KEMPER sound. We're going to start on a dual rec profile. Yeah, really gooses it, and it tightens it up a bit and adds a bunch of aggression, which is nice. You know, it's really bringing that KEMPER to life. Cutting out some of the tubby low end and adding a nice mid grind to it as well. Let's bring back the level a little bit. Hear what it's doing to the KEMPER. Let's sweep the tone control now. Yeah, really adds a nice grind and attack and aggression in a way that the KEMPER didn't have without it. Okay, so let's try it through a Soldano profile. That's a low style. Okay, here's the Fortin-modded OD-9 going into an angled Ritchie Blackmore profile. Okay, so that was the Fortin-mod OD-9. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Let us know what amps you'd like to put this thing through. As you can tell, it's a very useful tone shaping tool. Through the Marshall JCM, it turned that thing into a fire breather. You know, and then through the KEMPER, it really helped kind of liven up those tones, you know, from the kind of dull sounds they were to the slightly more aggressive, you know, in-your-face tones. And you can get, you know, some very useful tube screamery type tones out of this as well. Yeah, very killer pedal. So, for more content, like and subscribe, and check out godlike.com for more info.